Hey everyone, I just really want to finish the horror Highrook. Also, my camera is very bright today because it's daytime. I always think it looks good until I see my little thumbnail in OBS and I'm like, oh my god, what settings did I choose? All right, let's go. Yep, I don't know how many chapters there are in this game, but I have to be getting close to finished. They starting to think I might give up on everyone's special quests just because I want to finish the game. It takes so long. Like I said in another video, if I were just playing and not yapping, then probably wouldn't take so long. Okay, so what was I doing last time? Susie always does herself a favor and gets herself set up for what she wants to be doing. And it looks like that's the case. I'm just going to start all these tasks. We can't do the chapel yet because we need 5. And the tier gives us 2. And we've upgraded it max. I can't remember how much blood gives us. 1. So even if we take this blood out of Atticus, it might not be enough. Oh, we got this lens. It's task support. Okay, that's something we can upgrade over here, but we don't have stuff to upgrade it. And this is a temporary one? Yes. Okay, how do we get the embers from the cliff top, right? So, and what tool? Was it just a spyglass? Oh, she's not done yet. Now she is. Well, we'll do this. If we don't get the ember shard from the spyglass, we'll try the field telescope. Sunrise dream. The pale morning sun struggles to melt the frost from the withered clifftop shrubs. Alfred lopes through the frozen grass, heading with purpose toward a gnarled oak on the skyline. A scattering of crows disperse on his approach, their complaints echoing in the thin air. The old man places something small and metallic into a charred nook at the base of the tree. He shuffles a pile of dead leaves over the hole and begins to retrace his footsteps back to the house, the dawn sky gaining blood behind him. We can perform this task in the clifftop. Perfect, okay. So this is 6. Yikes, that's a lot, isn't it? We can do more? Probably not. A toy donkey. So is this like a different version of the lantern, right? It says it spins lazily on its chain. The act of sleeping reduces fatigue from all characters present in the room. Versus the night lantern. Oh, and this sometimes gives us inspiration. And this gives us dreams, I guess. Okay, what did we get? The slumber fish? We can do this in the kitchen. Not the fishing rod, ding dong. Thanks for your blood, Atticus. As always, he's looking a little hurt. Where is he? He's fine. He's just in the middle of his animation. And the healing jelly, we can have. Why don't you make the healing jelly? This is still not. Oh, it is enough. So the blood is 1. Scholar. Oh, perfect. Okay, let's see what we get. With the bell in the chapel. It was Vitali in the chapel with the bell. Doing what? I don't know. Demonic stuff. Hi, Indiana. Indiana's creeping around. So, oh, okay. I should have given that to Hawk. Oh, it's okay. Caligar's had a real rough go of it this month, kicking her booze addiction. So, good for you, Caligar. Why don't you do this, maybe? So, it took me how many hours to realize that you can only have 1 of each task support item at a time? You can't have. I don't know why this took me so long to realize. I think I realized it 2 episodes ago, but I don't think I said it out loud. But you can't have two gifts of the snake. If you try to get two gifts of the snake, it'll always fail. You can only have one, right? So in all these episodes, I've been just banging my head against the wall and failing because I've been trying to get stuff that I already have. So you can't double up on them, unfortunately. The Bell Fiend, a sickening doppelganger summoned by the bell. A warped travesty of a stolen soul, it lashes out at any instance of human formic parodies. So we can overcome this entity if we can match its attributes. Task focus, it's machine, and Atticus does machine. Okay, where does the super soup go? It goes over here. This, what's it do? It helps us, it gives us task support for sleep, which I don't know. We already got the toy donkey in there. Oh, and this is permanent. So we need to upgrade the toy donkey and the carafe and the lens. Jeez, we got a bunch. And we're gonna need to at some point. I think last episode I was really bumping up against stuff I couldn't do. I was really struggling. Machine room. We need to upgrade our people again. I don't know how the game, we were doing that by chasing around that guy's ghoul. And we were getting stuff to put in the classroom, but now I don't know how we're gonna do that. Okay, what do we got? Moonlight shards? A scattering of deep blue crystals flecked with bright points like distant stars. The remnants of an ethereal task support +2. That's pretty good. In where? Oh, but it's only for 24 hours. Key. Where's key? We don't have anything to do in here for now. Well, is that just gonna go to waste then? Right? We don't have, we have these guys. Haha. No, you do devices. Okay, we got 24 hours, so we got time. Oh, Atticus, you can cook something though. Why don't you cook this? Everyone got a thing to do. Okay, we got Vitaline here now. He can do this. He can do a cartouche. Hey, that's what we want. And this goes in the machine room. And girl, you can do machine room. Okay, gift of the bee. And that's great. Oh, and that's great too. You're great, and that's great, and everyone's great. Okay. So another dream, right? Is probably how we'll get another one of those, gotta upgrade our toy donkey. Our Dominic the donkey. Best Christmas song, if you haven't heard it. Is everyone accounted for? No, but you can do this, can't you? You need one more. We got something here for you. What's in this dream? Hey, okay. That's great. But, we can't do the donkey yet. Okay, midday dream. Despite the winter era, the noon sun beats down on the courtyard. The enclosing walls create a crumbling shelter from the clifftop winds. Alfred, the Akron's groundskeeper, thank you, just in case we didn't know who he was at this point, is clearing brambles from around the main gate. Amy sits on a cracked stone stoop, shucking peas into a wicker trug. Trug? It's a trug. To look that up later. Why don't you go fetch my sickle, love? Alfred's shoulders are hunched with age and stress, but he tries to hide his unease from his daughter. She shrugs, sets down her basket, and heads into the house. Alfred quickly stashes something behind a loose brick in the crumbling garden wall. Satisfied with the subterfuge, he returns reluctantly to his thorny struggle. Alfred. It's clear that Alfred was intercepting and hiding a number of Lord Akron's deliveries. Amy spotted his actions easily, so I wonder why Gideon did not notice. To be frank, Gideon was up his own ass with Cthulhu shit. The lords and ladies often miss what happens right under their noses, especially when it comes to us low folk. Atticus offers a bittersweet grin. Fortunately, there are some advantages to being invisible. I expect that Lord Akron was too absorbed in otherworldly matters to track mundane actions of his staff. Vitaly hurries the conversation along. Even so, it will undoubtedly aid us to recover whatever tools the groundskeeper had pilfered. All right. We are paused. So this goes into roots. And we're going to get the donkey up in here. And anyone can do it. Even you, Vitaly. Work that forge with your strong scholar arms, Vitaly. Oh, we got another cartouche. These cartouches fill out our this guy down here. With these, right? Tell me about your midday dream, please. I love to hear about your dreams. Vitaly's still working on the forge. Point, line, and plane, the intersection of myths and maths. This tome holds revelations in geometry. I think we've seen this before. Yeah, the teachings of Percival Miller. Oh, infinite use. So this is our... Oh, did I... What does it give me though? The problem is nobody's got school like Forge, nobody's trained in it. So in order to do this, we have to use a school item, which would be the gift of the toad. Oh my god, we got so many freaking cartouches. Oh, okay, that's good. We need that. So this gives us, I guess, sacred geometry, right? So how do we get more stuff for the schoolroom? Because we're out now, right? Yeah. Well, we can just go around the horn with all the tools and see what we get, right? Okay, everyone, why don't we sleep? Let's look at this donkey. Everyone touch the donkey. Everyone get a finger on the donkey. We all go to sleep. The chapel, we have the bell. So we can still just get blood from... Hawk needs to have a little healing dose, I think, when we're done here. And then give him the glinting syringe. I'll give you the old glinting syringe. Ugh, a month in this dang mansion. We're all gonna be best friends. If Calgar and Atticus haven't boned by now, come on. You got Flicker Fry? I don't remember what Flicker Fry is. I literally just did it. And what did it give us? Gosh, I don't remember, but maybe we can use the healing jelly on Atticus since it's a temporary thing. It's just Hawk, right? Everyone else is doing pretty good. I guess you can kill your people in this game. I was reading in reviews, they're like, oh, my guy died. Da, 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 da. I'm like, how are you not paying attention to the point where you let your man die? I feel like you got a lot. I mean, if you're hurrying, right, then yeah, you're not paying attention. You're just trying to get through stuff. I guess they'll die. But like, I feel like you got a lot of opportunity to not kill your men here. I just don't know what Vitaly can be doing. Memories? You can search the archive, I guess. Oh, this is... Hey, we do have a permanent one. I forgot about this. It's test support for both of these rooms, and it's infinite. So let's see what we get out of the sacred geometry. Forgot about that one. Yeah, that's fine. Why don't you do this though? Because we don't have one of those right now. The problem is I just can't remember what these items turn into. I need like a cheat sheet, like just right over here on the other side of my monitor, saying, you know, this turns into the healing sprig. This turns into the catalyst powder. But if it expires, it doesn't matter. Okay. Oops. This goes here. Oops. Where does this go? Is that right? That doesn't seem right, does it? Because look, they don't line up. Okay. Circle lore. Like our own solar system, each circle or loop of Nibiru is the orbit of some strange land. Biomes of uncanny design host to their own strange fauna and flora. But as with recent atomic revelations, the length of a loop is not merely its circumference. The rings contain an unknown distance, traversing a full winding of a loop. Traversing a full winding of a loop leads not back to the beginning, but forward in another uncanny circuit. So it's like one of those things, like the unending, the infinite circle, right? Thanks for the blood, bud. I feel like it's the beckoning bell and the sacred geometry right now that are where we're getting stuff from. Getting a little sleepy. They probably won't need to sleep until the end of this episode, though. A bell fiend. Okay. So for well house, I don't know if we have. Well, yeah, okay, she can do it. She's the only one trained in fishing. Sorry, this is gonna hurt. The circles demarcate realms of being. In a sense, our own world is a circle too, albeit one far outside the direct influence of that other place. To exist under a particular circle's influence is to inhabit a particular set of rules which the circle calls reality. This is some time cube stuff. Entities native to a circle cause chaos when they move between realms. What are you doing? Why do you insist on doing this to me? Let me fix my camera here. I keep turning AI hand tracking off and it keeps turning it back on. So there we go. Entities native to a circle cause chaos when they move between realms. They ignite a clash of realities. Such transportations bring aspects of the domain they are defined by with them, like backgammon pieces appearing on a chessboard. All right, Percival. I guess we should keep hammering the schoolroom. Because it's giving me these notes until it stops giving me notes, right? It'll eventually just stop giving me notes. Vitali? And I feel like we can't do anything with the chapel until this bell fiend is taken care of. So we only have so many hours to deal with him, and then he goes away, or does he move? I don't know, I keep catching him. Okay. So we can do another cartouche. Do you do study? No, you do not do study. But that's good, we need that. This is garbage. Whatever these are, we haven't been able to open up one of those and find anything in them for a while. I guess let's just keep working on this book until she tells me there's nothing to do. Oh, the sacred geometry. Oh, we broke the book. The symbolic revelations were found here have reached the end of the line. Only blank pages remain. Okay, get that up there. We really haven't done anything in the child's room yet, have we? We opened that up and we haven't done a dang thing in there. So, we need to keep summoning those gross spirits with the bell, I guess. Now that the book is done, let's just get that out of there. Let's put this down here. I don't want to see it anymore. And Vitali, you can just take a break, my man. Because I feel like all the rooms that you could work in, we're not going to find anything in right now. Okay. Courtyard. So that's Calgar. And we need one more courtyard thing. Are we out of courtyard stuff? Well, crap. We only have 4 hours to do it. Oh no. So I think one of these is an hour, right? Oh gosh. How's Calgar's sanity doing? Just fine. How are they? That was a miracle. Yeah, one task is an hour, right? It's okay. I got the thing just for you. Gotta keep my boy healthy and happy. I am really stumped. The only thing I can think of is let's look at these composers again and see if there's something we're missing. Maybe we have everything. Nope. See, that's not right. That ain't right. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. Ugh, I've had the pieces all along. A rite to break the threshold of the third circle, a ceremony to walk in the cinder fields of Nibiru, a hexagon and a hammer contained, drawn in charcoal on the ground. Strike a stone with metal to ring out a beckoning call. Repeat the chime like a tolling bell, like a heartbeat. Breathe and step to the clock, lungs like bellows, fanning an unseen flame. Etch the secret name of the makers inside the hex. Draw their tools into your mind's eye until they flicker and flame like a blacksmith's hammer. Strike the sigil with your palm. Strike again. Again, until your bones ache and the world cracks. I presume that these twisted words mean you can summon up those fiends again, Vitali? This time, let's not be so timid. We have overcome enough of their evil already. Let's get the Akrans out of here. And Amy too, that poor girl. To lose a father and then to be pulled into the same nightmare. Atticus shakes his head sorrowfully. Indeed, there are only a few gates left now between us and the heart of Nibiru. Each step we take bolsters our power, raising us to adepts who cannot be ignored. Vitali, I think you're losing the plot. This incantation will call upon the third circle, the ring of the charred ash, where the Maker's hammers ring out in endless chimes of transformation. Then let's get on with it. Aster fidgets nervously, pulling at her gloved finger and pacing around the group. As much as I despise the blasphemous practice, it seems we have little choice. Aw, friends. Where's this go? Lips. Friends. At least I got all of my tools upgraded, you know? At least we did that. This hat is a knockoff. So in Korea, there's like all these cool animal hats. I've worn them. I have a few of the official ones from like El Stinko, I think is the brand. And they're cute hats, but they're expensive. Well, they don't exist anymore. But at that time, you could go to one of the markets in Seoul, like one of the folk markets, you know, where everyone's just selling their clothes and their spoons and selling their jjigae and stuff. There's one by the big stone gate in the middle of Seoul, and that's where we got this one. It is a knockoff, right? You see how twisted it is? Wait, there. Handcrafted. Fine quality. We gotta do the chapel. Since you're the only one doing something, let's just do this. Got Chivo. The cycles are disturbed once again. Not by the deluded. Have we met the clock before? I just forget these guys' voices. Not by the deluded lord, but as hired hunters instead. Though it matters not, your complaints be drowned by a cog and hammer. Nibiru's wheel turns over you now, crushing your bones. And you do not even see it. Giant organic machines turn in the shadows around the clock. Instruments of the end, envoys of Nibiru, I call on you to release our companions to this world. Vitali trembles, his eyes wide in awe. We have mastered your rituals and broken your gates. Relinquish your hold on this family. This is cool. I never really looked at this guy before. You got a face in here? You do not threaten us. Your power is paper thin. I shine through your flesh. You are not but shadows to us. The lantern gestures, and wraith-like sentries begin to materialize across the estate. Oh, is this how we get smarter? You have broken no gates. Nibiru is already here. It lives alongside you. It lives inside you. Oh, snap. Get out of my head. All right. Let me get tomorrow set up, and then we'll call it there. Oh, my God. I can't believe how long it took me to figure out. I just had my composer pieces in the wrong order. A spire of bloody metal and unnatural flesh floats above the soot-stained floor. A milky orb twitches at the peak like an eye without a pupil, staring in every direction all at once. This corrupt focus draws vision from the infernal watchers that float throughout the house. To remove this hellish observer, we need to destroy the spies, so we gotta get the ghouls first. Okay. What is this now? Evil eyes? Were these things always here, as a demon suggested? Atticus spits in disgust. Reminds me of the Senville jail. Sentries around every corner and just as corrupt. Yes, I think they have always been present, just invisible to our mortal eyes. They are observers from Nibiru, conjured machines that watch and whisper to their makers. Tully ponders for a moment. We should destroy them, to break their connection to their masters. Blind them, as it were. How can such things even exist? Like the groundskeeper, constructs of flesh, metal, and dark energy. These watchers can be moved to some degree, but are bound to the rooms that they are spawned in. Not even the vivisectionists of Bancroft Peak can produce such things. How was it done? I must know. Well, I've seen something that all you lot missed. Atticus picks up a smoking pipe from the blackened flags. Must be old man Alfred's. Only saw it because of the ghastly light that the spire's casting. And I could do with a quiet smoke right now. That's Atticus, isn't it? Okay, so let's figure this out. We're doing okay. Some people just need to pet Mr. Tubbs. So, a ghastly tumor encased in a framework of rusted metal. Like a caged eyeball, it floats practically immaterial in the center of space, drooling a noxious phlegm beneath it. Ugh. Have these loathsome spies always been here, laying invisible alongside us? So it can be moved within the room, but cannot be moved from it. Okay, so if I want to use the room, I can move them out of this slot. Like if I need to get an item, I'm not locked out of it. Increases the madness of nearby characters every hour. Yep. Okay. So task focus 7. So the only one I think we can do right now is the study, right? Because the study, we can get the shards from the... Oh, the bell's gone. Never mind. I can't do that. Right? Or did I just move it? Or did it disappear? Oh, the pipe. Bulldog pipe, a fine beechwood pipe, its bowl polished from years of handling. The stem is wrapped in bands of exotic metal that appear to reflect more light than they receive. This was Alfred's most prized possession. Perhaps we might use it to obtain a moment of calm amongst the chaos. It can give inspiration for some of the rooms that these ghouls are in. And we do it in the dining room. So we can move this ghoul. And we upgraded the carafe. Good. So that means we're not going to really have a problem here. I think I'm going to leave it here for now. We can't do anything with the spire till we get rid of these ghouls. Honestly, I think we're going to have to do something in the dining room. Why don't we just start that and then I'll save and it'll be in progress when I come back to it. We do need to cook this. So let's get that going too. I think I've never saved with tasks in the middle of going. So we'll see. But I think that's really all I can do for now because I'm going to have to lean on this bulldog pipe, I think, to solve this stuff. Because 7 as a requirement is a lot. And I just don't think what we have now will get us up to 6. That's been our barrier. Okay. So, let me just see if I can save and exit to title. Whoa, that goes fast. Okay, good. All right. So that's it for this one. Thanks for moving my little cars around with me, and I'll catch you in the next episode. And until then, cozy up in the bedroom away from all of these gnarly, drooling ghouls. Get Mr. Tubbs. Maybe Mr. Tubbs will cuddle in bed with you. And stay safe, stay warm, and you're doing great. And I believe in you. All right, bye. Bye. I have a different setup right now. How do I get out of here? Bye.